Hi there, I'm Mark Isero, and welcome to Article Club. We are a reading community of thoughtful people who annotate and discuss one great article a month on race, education, or culture. If you're new to Article Club, I hope that you'll join us this month, and if you're a returning Article Clubber, I'm happy that you're here and I'm happy that you're listening because it's May, everybody, and I'm excited to announce this month's article is The Crow Whisperer by Lauren Markham. So just by the title, you might be wondering, what is this article even going to be about? And I can tell you, yes, it is about crows, and it is about a crow whisperer, but that's not all. It's about a whole lot more, and I'm really, really excited to discuss it with you. The article was originally published in Harper's Magazine in March, and I featured it in the highlighter a couple weeks later. And I actually want to read you the blurb that I wrote to the article because I think it'll give you a sense of the piece. So here it is. After crows attacked their dog, harassed their baby, and followed them around their neighborhood in Oakland, Dani Fisher and Adam Florin knew that they had to call the local crow whisperer in order to avoid a murder. In this delightful piece, Lauren Markham follows Yvette Buigues as she mediates conflicts between humans and animals and performs energy healing on people's pets, like Ernie the bull terrier and Bodie the cat. Animals store pain and memories just like we do, she says. Anyway, that's the blurb, and I hope you got at least a little intrigued by it. If not, I can say that the piece, even though it's light and quirky in tone, it's pretty deep. It's set during the pandemic. It really discusses the connections between humans and animals, and it encourages us that maybe we should be noticing more about what's going on around us, maybe be more connected to really see things, because we're animals too, after all, and because we're all in this together. So there's that, but now I want to talk a little bit about the author, Lauren Markham, because she's great. First of all, she's based in the East Bay, so if you're local, like there's the whole local piece, but Ms. Markham is really one of my favorite writers over the last several years. She focuses on issues related to youth, migration, and the environment, and there was this one article that really blew me away 2 or 3 years ago. It was called Our School. And it was all about education. It just was so brilliantly written, and I loved it, and it was one of my favorite pieces of the year. Actually, she's been on the highlighter before. Before we did the podcast with Article Club, I had her on the podcast just for the highlighter, and it was about her outstanding piece, The Girl Gangs of El Salvador. She also has a book called The Faraway Brothers, which is about twins who escape El Salvador and build new lives in California, and she's just really talented. And what's great also is that she's also an educator in the Bay Area, so she gets bonus points for that too. So anyway, I just really hope that you're in on this discussion, whether it's because of Lauren Markham or her piece or animal whispering or whatever, or just to sort of connect with other article clubbers. And so I hope that you'll join. Our discussion is going to be on Sunday, May 23rd, starting at 2 o'clock, going until 3:15 p.m. Pacific time, and it's going to be over Zoom. And if you are in, I would love it if you could sign up. You can sign up for the discussion at highlighter.cc/discussion. Also over at Article Club, there's a post where you can leave a comment saying why you're in, what's sort of drawing you to this month's discussion. It would be really great to have you leave a comment just so that we can build the community, especially if you're new. I want to just say over and over again, if you're new to Article Club and you're sort of listening in, you might be nervous. Like, what is this whole thing? Who are these people who talk about articles? We really welcome you and hope that you'll say hello and come on in for the first time, because generally what happens is after the first time, people really, really feel the connection of the community. So there's that. One final thing before I leave you. This week is all about reading the article. In the post, you can get a copy of the article. You can start annotating it too, which is encouraged. We annotate the article as a group. Next week, we're going to have several different things going on. You're going to be sharing your first impressions if you're finished with the article. We have Article Clubber Jennifer also reading, like basically providing an audio version, which I think is a really great way for us to go deeper. We might also be interviewing an Article Clubber about her first impressions about the article. And then later in the month, you'll hear from Ms. Markham. Sarai and I actually did our interview a couple of days ago. Thanks, Sarai. And finally, at the end of the month, on the 23rd, well, not the end of the month, but almost the end of the month on the 23rd, we will discuss the article all together. So again, I just want to invite you to this month's discussion. Hopefully we will see you all there. If you have any questions, you can email me at mark@highlighter.cc. Have a great week, and thanks everybody.